So why do you have trouble letting go of people who are bad for you? Alright, my name is Solera. I am a spiritual channel. I'm also the author of the Life Manual Trilogy. You can find all my work at soleraforhumanity.com. So let's get started today. I'm going to ask the spiritual guides for you and see why you're having trouble. And this is a question from one of my readers from Canada. Alright. Yes, so we would like to clarify for you. First of all, there are no good people or bad people. Okay, so that is the fundamental misunderstanding that people have. You know, you have yourself, and then you think that you have an enemy out there that is coming to get you. Okay, so if you look at history, right, the good guys are basically the winners of wars. Okay, we wouldn't say they're necessarily the better guys, but they just happen to be the people who win, right? So everyone is inherently everyone has elements, we would say, of what you would consider as good and evil. Okay, but from the spiritual perspective, actually good and evil is just energy. It's just opposite energy. Okay, it's like you have the battery and you have the positive side and you have negative side, right? You wouldn't say that the positive side of the battery is better than the negative side of the battery. You just wouldn't say that. Like for you, okay, it's just one battery, right? So you yourself are this battery. You have the positive side and you have the negative side. Well, so does everybody else. Okay, so that's the fundamental layer that we want to address, is there are no good people versus bad people. Okay, everyone has these qualities. It's just, you know, situations will come and trigger you, and maybe you would assert what you would consider as your good qualities, and other situations will come to you and you would assert what you would consider as bad qualities. Now, then how do you deal with people that you consider as bad for you? Well, first of all, we'd like you to switch that perception that they're bad. Let's say, for example, at this channel, we'll use her as an example. She used to date sort of the same kind of guy. Okay, same kind of guy. People who pretty much cannot really love her because they are so self-absorbed, so selfish, or whatever. Okay, and she would attract all these different guys, but, you know, different faces, the same person. Well, is that person bad? Okay, we wouldn't consider that person as bad. It's just that, you know, it was a pattern that she needed to overcome, right? It's a challenge for herself to overcome that limiting belief that she could only attract people who wouldn't love her. So it took a lot of inner work, and it took a lot of deep transformation within herself. And as she worked with her spiritual guides, it took time, right? Over time, that inner shift happened, and as the inner shift happened, the outer reality changed. Okay, we really want you to understand that fundamental foundation is when you shift your inside, your outside would change. So you don't need to go get rid of, okay, the so-called bad people, and the reason why you're attracting them is because there is a lesson behind that. Okay, this is the answer we're giving you, is the lesson that you must overcome. So the lesson is to understand that, number one, it is possibly a limiting belief that you're holding, and number two is to shift that, you know, 180 degrees and say that, no, this is not a belief that I want to have. I'm going to change that belief to the opposite. Okay, so whatever your statement is, you know, I only attract negative people in my life and I can't seem to let them go. The opposite statement would be, you know, I only attract positive people who uplift me in my life. So you need to work with that new statement. It's not going to be natural for you at the beginning, but we say, you know, if you need to remember that statement, then, you know, post it everywhere for yourself to see, right? Sort of rehearse yourself. It's just like rehearsing a song. You sing it enough times, you're going to memorize that song. So we would encourage you to, quote unquote, sing a new song. Okay, sing a new song. You know, sing a song so that it becomes a different song. You know, you want to sing a different song. The song that you want to sing is, I attract positive people in my life that uplift me and bring me joy. That's it. It's just that simple. And then we say practice singing. And the more you do the practice, guess what? You're going to get better, right? You're going to get better at singing this new song. So that's what we would say for today, okay? Okay, guys. I'm gonna go because I'm melting under the hot Thailand sun. You know what? It really is a matter of practice. You know, just like the spiritual guy said. Um, you know, I used to date all these wrong guys, and you know, I wouldn't say they're bad people, but obviously they weren't people that I really wanted to be with, and um, but it really took a lot of self-work. You know, even in my own relationship now, it took a lot of shifting, you know, of my belief system to overcome that belief that, you know, somehow all these bad and unavailable people were coming into my life, and then just to accept myself, you know, and to be okay with myself for where I was, and over time, you know, if you don't sort of criticize yourself or punish yourself, um, you know, it's like stop blaming yourself, then you'll find that just by you being nicer to yourself, you'll attract nicer people into your life. It really is like this. Okay, so good luck, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.